Right, so we've started the live feed. Anybody who's tuning in right now, anybody who's coming across it, this is Lex Tan, and this is the League of Brothers NBA Finals here for our Yahoo Fantasy Sports League. And I'm just going to be able to take a few minutes over here to send the message out to my other fellow League of Brothers Fantasy League participants that the feed is up and it is ready to go. So here we go. Give me a few minutes and we will get started with the content in just a few. We got one viewer up right now. Hello, and welcome to the broadcast. And Lester is on. It says hi to Logan. Hello, Logan. Thank you for watching with Dad. And Lester is on. It says hi to Logan. Really glad that you can join us here, Logan, and really glad that I could be able to talk to you through the PlayStation 4 and bring you some basketball action. It's really, really cool. By the way, next time I get to see you, I don't know when I'm going to get to see you, Logan, but I have a new Teen Titans Go comic for you, and I had so much fun reading it, and just like, with Cyborg going, booyah! And Raven going, Azarath Metria, Tintos! And Beast Boy, and eating his tofu, and Robin and then Robin say, Titans go! So yeah, I hope one of these days when I get to see you again, I'll make sure I bring my Teen Titans comic books with me, and we'll read the Teen Titans comic books together. Okay, Logan? Awesome. We got 3 viewers up right now, and we're just gonna wait maybe a minute or two until see who else is gonna be on. But thank you for joining here on the broadcast. And Lester says he's excited. I'm excited too. I'm excited too. I love doing the Teen Titans Go voices, and I love reading the comics because I love the voices. I love Tara Strong. Tara Strong is just like just like voice acting goddess and everything. And Scott Menville, the guy who plays Robin, apparently he was on Captain Planet as that heart dude. He was that. He was also I think he was in Rainbow Bright as well. Scott, the guy who plays Robin. So Scott Menville. I can't believe how much work that guy's done over the years, and I envy the guy because dude is like almost 50 and he still looks like he's 20. Honestly. Also, it's partly the bald head and stuff, so yeah. We're going to start content in about 45 seconds here. Again, thank you for joining. For anybody who's watching on the live, or anybody who's going to be watching later on, this is the League of Brothers NBA Finals on NBA 2K20. This is my job, my assumed job at least right now, that I get to do and practice some play-by-play commentary, because this is what I want to do for a living. I'm already a broadcaster, and that's already a start, but this is what I want to do for a living. I want to be a play-by-play broadcaster. Basketball, wrestling, you name it. Anything would be awesome. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with content here in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the League of Brothers NBA Finals. I'm Lex Tan. Thank you for joining us here. If you want to reach me, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitch, at Lex Tan Media. You can reach me at any of those social media things, and we can talk and everything. So, here's the story for tonight's broadcast. It is the NBA Finals. We have the Milwaukee Bucks representing Ayton, and the Boston Celtics, who are representing DyNasty Assassin, in the thick of their NBA Finals over here after going through 2 big grueling rounds over here. We have let's review it over here. So the Milwaukee Bucks, obviously we have a bye in the first round, but as we get to the second round over here, the Milwaukee Bucks, they've lost 2 games in this entire series. The first game against the Portland Trail Blazers, which was Crimea River, and also they've lost Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Other than that, they've won every single game, and a lot of them by convincing fashion by just virtue of, first of all, Giannis Antetokounmpo, DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, all shooting out of their minds right now. Now, for the Boston Celtics, they had to go through a 6-game series here with the LA Lakers, Team Fresh, and they won the series 4-2, and I moved on against the LA Clippers, Weng, who was the first overall seed in the entire league, and they had Kawhi Leonard and everything, and a great team there, but the Boston Celtics utterly swept them out of the conference finals, and so we had a good, evenly matched team, two evenly matched teams coming together here, coming off Game 4 sweeps, and the Milwaukee Bucks have had 3 big blowout losses. Actually, yeah, 3 big blowout losses, I'd have to say. So we're gonna see tonight if the Milwaukee Bucks DyNasty Assassin will become NBA champions tonight, or LOB NBA champions, and or are we going to see the beginning of the second ever 3-1 or comeback from 3-1? Let's go utilize AD this time. Hey, I would love to see that happen. Personally, I would love to see that happen, but I'm not in control of the rosters, unfortunately. I'm really not. I would love to be in control of the rosters right now, but I'm not in control of the rosters, just to make it fair to everybody. So hopefully we'll see what happens here, and maybe that's what it takes. Maybe it takes an injury in order to make sure that things happen. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this happens. All right, so let's go. We're going to be going over to in just a few minutes, but we're going to look at our first starting lineups over here as we see on the Boston Celtics DyNasty Assassin, Kemba Walker at the point guard position, Josh Richardson at the shooting guard position, Andrew Wiggins in the small forward position, Anthony Davis, as we're talking about, rated 96, just right up there with Giannis Antetokounmpo at the power forward position, and Mitchell Robinson rated 83 at the center position. Over on DyNasty Assassin Milwaukee Bucks, we've got Kyle Lowry, the point guard, Marcus Smart, the shooting guard, DeMar DeRozan, the small forward, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the power forward, and Joel Embiid as the center. Let's go check out the uniforms they're wearing today, and it's going to be the association jerseys, and the Boston Celtics are going to go with the icon jerseys. Look at this icon. Look at the Celtics legends. That's right, Larry Bird. I think Parrish is up. Yeah, Pierce definitely. Is that Robert Parrish? I don't know. I don't remember a lot of the old players. and just Giannis apparently is just on the Bucks, even though they've had. I think they won the NBA championship, or they won the NBA championship back in 1971. That was the last championship that they've won. They got close a couple of times, but that's about it, honestly. But either way, it is time for game time. And if you guys saw The Last Dance, well, you know what, and you follow the Bulls, obviously, then you know what time it is. It is game time. And that's something we'll talk about during timeouts here. We're going to talk about The Last Dance. I want you guys to give me, just right in the live chat over here, let me know about your thoughts about The Last Dance throughout the night, and we can talk about, Jordan's legacy. We're going to talk about the, Horace Grant and Scottie Pippen and their beefs as well. Live from Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee, it is Game 5 of the League of Brothers NBA Finals, and here are the starting lineups. That's Josh Richardson, the shooting guard. Andrew Wiggins, Canadian boy at small forward. Mitchell Robinson at the center, number 5. Playing the number 5 position. Number 1 position, point guard Kemba Walker. And at power forward, Anthony Davis. And that's the head coach of the Boston Celtics, Brad Stevens, receiving a lot of flack right now from his general manager for not playing AD enough. So Marcus Smart or Jalen Rose, honestly. North Philly's finest, baby. What it do?
At 6'6" number 6,
Mr. I Was Toronto.
at the second position, 7 feet, number 21,
0 points against Toronto, his first game after the Kawhi Leonard shot. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak. Don't be so sure, Lester. You guys pulled out a Game 3 victory.
once again, your Milwaukee Bucks.
But if you can take this game and go back to Boston, you've got a good home court advantage. Or at least DyNasty Assassin does, but he may not be wrong. This is a very, very tough building to play in. That's David Aldridge. I'm surprised as well how long he's been a broadcaster. Apparently he covered the Bulls too, so wow. Dude don't look like he aged a day. There's Mr. DeMar DeRozan, former Raptor, obviously. And here are your starting lineups one more time, if we haven't gone over them enough. Walker, Richardson, Wiggins, Davis, Mitchell Robinson, Lowry, Smart, DeRozan, Antetokounmpo, and Embiid. And we are ready for tip-off here. Home court advantage, 88+ rating for the Milwaukee Bucks, but anything can be here, anything can happen, because it is an elimination game here. Game 5 of the NBA League of Brothers Yahoo Fantasy Sports League. Boston has the opening tip. Davis, gets stuffed by Antetokounmpo, and here comes Lowry, driving it to the right side, floating it, nowhere near, but Giannis right there, and he couldn't finish either. Andrew Wiggins grabs the rebound. Josh Richardson finding the lane on the right side, puts it off the glass, and no, nothing there. Only 2 points in the loss against Milwaukee. Nice block there by Anthony Davis as they were trying to go for the alley-oop. Kemba Walker trying to slow down the pace a little bit by keeping it away. Wiggins pulls up for 3, hits the 3 to begin the ball game with the first bucket. And that's a good one. Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, Brett Berry. 1997, I believe, NBA Slam Dunk competition winner, Brett Berry. And that is DeMar DeRozan, who scores the first bucket for the Milwaukee Bucks, 20.6 points per game and on 51% field goal percentage. That's the one thing that's been killing everybody in this series, or in this playoff, in this postseason. The Milwaukee Bucks have just been shooting out of their minds right now. And they've got some good defense here. It's Kyle Lowry with the steal, and he lays it in. Two of the greatest members of the Toronto Raptors getting the first buckets here for Milwaukee. Walker floats it up, in and out. And Lowry gets the rebound. Great contest there by Kyle on Kemba. Marcus Smart. Inside to Lowry. Lowry faking it. And again, able to solve Kemba Walker on that time. And with his second bucket of the game, the Milwaukee Bucks now up by 3. Milwaukee looking to close it out on their home floor tonight. Kemba Walker cannot make the 3-point play, as Giannis got the rebound and beeline to the basket, and he slams it down. 5-point lead now for Milwaukee early on. Celtics only with 1 field goal out of 5 attempts here early in this ball game, in this quarter. Meanwhile, Milwaukee's made 4 of 6. Wiggins runs into a brick wall, but he gets fouled by Joel Embiid, and that's a reach-in foul, first personal for Embiid. So Milwaukee will inbound and get a 14-second shot clock here as a result of the foul. Robinson, inbound pass to Davis, out to Wiggins on the right side. Screen set up by Davis. Nearly lost it, and he did. Davis lost it to Lowry again. That's his third steal of the quarter. Nice pass inside to DeRozan. And now Milwaukee up by 7 very early in this game. Milwaukee with some stifling defense so far, and Brad Stevens definitely, finally, is smart using a timeout here. So here we are in the first timeout of the ball game. Let's talk about, if you could write in your comments as well, what you thought about not just episodes 9 and 10 of The Last Dance, but what did you think overall of The Last Dance and the portrayal of Michael Jordan and the perceived slights by Horace Grant and Scottie Pippen and some of the other Bulls teammates over there? Personally, to give you I'll give you my point of view in the next timeout, in the next break that we have. But I would like you guys to let me know what you guys thought of The Last Dance over here in the broadcast, and we'll discuss it as the game goes along. Obviously, The Last Dance is one thing I will say about it, though, is that the Chicago Bulls fans, particularly of Chicago, obviously, had to wait, 22 years to get this insight when we here in Toronto have NBA Open Gym or Raptors Open Gym, which is great because we get to see the development on a week-by-week basis. And Wiggins can't hit that shot, and neither can any of the Boston Celtics right now. They're 1 for 7 to start. DeRozan can't hit that one, but Antetokounmpo able to get the rebound, just floating in out of nowhere, and being able to get the second chance points. Davis finally put something in for Boston. Boston starting out slow again. They haven't been coming to work on time, apparently. Good contest there by Davis as he makes Antetokounmpo miss. Wiggins driving and able to get the layup to go. Lester says, I've only seen 2 episodes, but I heard Pippen is mad. I heard that too. We'll discuss that in a sec. Lowry inside to Antetokounmpo at the elbow. Antetokounmpo driving, stops. Good coverage there by Davis, and Antetokounmpo had to pass it to the outside. Smart has to force up the shot. Can't make it. And Robinson with the rebound. Here comes Wiggins. Chance to cut into the lead even more. Wiggins gets fouled by DeMar, and DeMar gonna get his first personal. Wiggins gonna go to the line. From the man who made his career playing on the only Canadian team to the guy who watched the only Canadian team. So we're going to talk about this as we set up for the foul shot over here. Pippen, yeah, I heard that Pippen is mad at the way he was portrayed and the way and everything about, because apparently he felt that he was being portrayed as selfish for not getting surgery during the off season, as Wiggins hits the first shot of 2. At the same time, the one thing that I also kind of think about when I look at all 10 episodes, it really did focus on a lot. It was meant to focus not just on the Bulls, but primarily Michael Jordan, because that's exactly who you want to see. That's what the public wanted to see. They wanted to see Michael Jordan, and it's probably, maybe it is a little bit of like, to prove to the world that I was the greatest of all time kind of thing, as DeMar DeRozan puts in that short-range jumper there. Again, Milwaukee shooting out of their minds throughout the entire playoffs so far. Great defense there by Antetokounmpo, getting Davis to stop the dribble. Nice pass inside to Walker. Walker with the nice layup on the inside. And it's down to a 3-point deficit, 14-11 Milwaukee. Kemba Walker, 22.1 points per game. Scoring better than DeRozan right now. But that's the thing. Look at that kind of non-coverage on the inside. as DeMar DeRozan able to just walk into the painted area, nobody around him, receive a pass, and get an easy slam. Davis outside to Kemba after being hovered over and harassed by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Walker up, hits the back iron, Embiid with the rebound. And DeRozan for three, he gets it. DeMar DeRozan again, looks like he's having one of those days. 6 minutes gone in the first quarter. Milwaukee 19, Boston 11. Anthony Davis needed to play a lot more aggressive than he's been. Walker playing the aggressiveness that Anthony Davis needs to have, but unable to make any shots. He's 1 for 5 already. Antetokounmpo receives the pass, but Davis right on him this time. Davis. Antetokounmpo to DeRozan. DeRozan breaking through again. DeMar DeRozan already with 13 points in this quarter, outscoring the Celtics by 2. DeRozan is 6 for 7 tonight, and he's only played a little under 7 minutes. Wiggins able to find his way in, but he gets stopped. Has to go pass it out. 5 on the shot clock. Richardson on the outside. There's the screen. And that three-point shot rattled out. Boston having shooting problems, while DeMar DeRozan is having the time of his life right now. And now Antetokounmpo gets fouled by Wiggins, and he's going to go to the line for 2. 10-point lead now for Milwaukee early on in this ball game. Boston really needs to do something in order to make sure that this isn't a runaway. And so getting back to the last dance, Scottie Pippen, yes, and Horace Grant apparently are livid at the way they were portrayed in The Last Dance. But at the same time, if I'm looking at it from a broader perspective, as Antetokounmpo misses the first, and we got some substitutions on the floor. Richardson, Ross Anthony, Allen, and Drummond in for the Celtics. Bledsoe, Rozier, Warren, and Adebayo on the floor now for the Milwaukee Bucks, as Giannis has to stay on because he's at the line. Giannis can't hit either of those shots, so lucky break here for the Boston Celtics as they have a chance to cut the lead within single digits again. Jared Allen on the outside. One of the key pieces in the Brooklyn Nets offense and defense on the inside. Carmelo inside to Drummond. Drummond, fadeaway jumper. Oh, hits it! Andre Drummond gets that fadeaway like Jordan. Bledsoe almost lost the handle on that one. Gets it inside to Adebayo. Adebayo outside to Rozier. Rozier spinning. Nice screen there. Nice block there by Andre Drummond on Terry Rozier, and here comes Ross. Ross nearly lost it. Dishes to Drummond, back to Ross. Richardson on the outside. Over to Carmelo. Carmelo for 3. Oh, and Carmelo Anthony not willing to let this season come to an end here in Fiserv Forum. Hits the three-pointer. And now the Boston Celtics again within 5. TJ Warren outside the Bledsoe on the left. Rozier, open 3, hits it from long range. Richardson gets it to Allen. Allen back to Richardson, who's over by the antler. Anthony on the right side, holding on, trying to break his way through. He does, gets the jump shot off. That one rattles in and out. Rozier pulls up for a long 2, doesn't go. Richardson grabs the rebound. Outside to Anthony. Anthony corner 3, no. And that's the thing, Carmelo Anthony, he hits one jump shot, and then he gets confident, but he can't hit anything. Almost slapped out of his hands, as did Bledsoe, and Bledsoe recovered and had to give it to Adebayo. Drummond almost had a good steal there. TJ Warren driving, gets fouled by Carmelo. Second team foul here, as Boston, with 2:33, again,
TJ Warren.
being limited to under 20 points. I honestly think that Scottie Pippen has actually played a little bit better than he seems to think he was, because I think he kind of also didn't realize that I picked up on stuff that was already unsaid. Antetokounmpo going to go for a rest, and Derek Favors coming in. Warren looking to restore a 10-point lead with this foul shot. But the thing is, everybody knows. Everybody, I mean, I guess for the younger generation, maybe they didn't understand. But if you looked at the way that Michael and everybody else talked about Scottie Pippen, like Dennis Rodman particularly, how we talked about Scottie Pippen, that Scottie Pippen was a big reason why the Bulls were so dominant, because he and Michael, as we know growing up, were essential to each other, and that's something that I picked up on, and maybe it wasn't explained over and over and over again. As Carmelo's going to go to shoot two here. Maybe it was because it wasn't explained over and over again how vital Scottie Pippen was to Michael Jordan's success. I think that's probably the reason why Pippen is mad about it, because I mean, today's audiences sometimes they may not have that how do you say, that attention span to remember those things, and they didn't experience it. We experienced it as little kids and teenagers, but we didn't. But there's, like, you know, there's kids and teenagers and, you know, people in their 20s as well who wasn't cognizant enough during the Bulls' run to know that how Scottie Pippen was that important to the Bulls. I think that's something that may have been forgotten, but at the same time, it is reiterating the point over and over again. Seems to be the style of the new generation here. Is that a Adebayo with the save there? Favors can't put that one in. Savers again, up the glass. Allen, good defense there by the Boston Celtics. Ross with the off-balance three. I don't know why he took that off-balance three. He didn't need to, when he could have just driven. Warren, nice contest there by Anthony again. Pass over to Richardson. Richardson pulling up for two. Again, a miss. And that's the thing. They're not getting fast break points because they're stopping the fast break. And they are jumping, they're pulling up for jump shots they're not making. And as a result, another fast break goes the other way. Jarrett Allen has to foul in order to stop play, and sending another guy to the line to shoot a couple of free throws, and which is, in this case, Eric Bledsoe. And at this point, if you're down by 8, now 9, what's the point of shooting long two-pointers when you have an open lane and you can slam dunk it and you can get momentum back because it's a slam dunk? Bledsoe can't hit the second of the two. Gets only one. Ross trying to drive in, gets it to Richardson. Richardson laying it up, but can't finish. A lot of contesting over there. Bucks defense has been stifling throughout all 4 of these games, the previous games so far, and tonight no different. As Warren, nice pass there that he received from Bledsoe, And Warren, another easy bucket inside the paint. And now it's an 11-point lead. Boston again being held to under 20 points. Not a good sign. Carmelo for three. Rattled in and out again. And Boston just playing desperate with jump shots right now. Bledsoe. Richardson on him. Nice screen. And another foul. This time Nurkins Noel picks up the foul. Bledsoe going back to the line. Boston, or Milwaukee, has yet to call a timeout.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for two.
And on top of that, if he's mad that Jordan called him selfish for not getting surgery in the off season and coming back with the team until like midway through till January, basically, that's Jordan's opinion, and Pippen's got his own opinion as well. If Pippen knew exactly what he felt and knew exactly what he was going to say, and he felt that was the right choice, MJ's opinion's not going to matter that much. Noel for three, and it's way short. Just Boston not playing any of the smart basketball that we saw in the Eastern Conference Final against the Weng LA Clippers, as Milwaukee scores 34 points here in this first quarter and it holds Boston to 18 points. And it is starting to get ridiculous. There's Giannis again, going to talk about his last name because that's apparently all he talks about here in NBA 2K. Not about his game, not about the fans of Milwaukee, but his last name, which isn't that hard to say. It's not Antetokounmpo, right? Bledsoe inside the Warren floats it in again. No coverage on the inside. It looks like they're going with they went for a small lineup. And Brad Stevens coaching like he's about to get fired. Carmelo floating. Carmelo playing like he wants Jeremy Lin to take his job. Again, Adebayo inside. The Milwaukee Bucks just taking full advantage of the small lineup here. The small guy lineup that the Boston has put out. Kemba Walker walking over to the scorer's table, but nobody else on the big man lineup. Richardson for three, again a miss. It's actually quite frustrating because I was watching and I called all of the games in the Eastern Conference Final, and they did not, and I repeat, did not play this poorly in either of the two rounds that they were primarily involved in. Anthony finally does something smart and goes for the slam dunk. Look at that, 7 for 24, 29% field goal percentage for the Celtics. Compared to out of their minds, as I keep on saying, they're shooting out of their minds right now. Bledsoe misses on that off-balance shot. Leeway at the moment as Noel finally goes and takes it to the basket as opposed to trying to take a three-pointer. Seriously, Noel? Tried to take a three-pointer with 13 seconds left on the clock? Warren inside the favors again, and Carmelo Anthony again a step behind. Look at that, 16 for 29. The Milwaukee Bucks shooting 55% on field goals right now. And maybe it is home court advantage, but look at that, an 18-point lead. And it's because Brad Stevens won't call a timeout. And look, Anthony Davis right over there complaining to the coaches right there that something's got to give right now. Carmelo Anthony finally hits another basket, another three-pointer. That's his second three-pointer right now. And oddly enough, he's probably got the team lead. Favors, nice contest there, but he gets his own rebound again. Bam Adebayo retreating, and nice pass inside to Rozier again. and they just keep on running that play over and over again, running that play to the inside, get those point baits. Smart basketball, not what the Boston Celtics are playing right now. And this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing if you are the Boston GM. This is embarrassing if you're a Boston fan. Just being outclassed the way that you are right now after showing so much life and fight. Defeating Kawhi Leonard and the LA Clippers with the lineup that they have. Warren misses it, and Noel with the rebound. And whatever happened there, I don't know. I was sneezing. But Brad Stevens needs to call a timeout. Milwaukee's not going to call a timeout because they've got all the momentum. Richardson. To Ross, back to Richardson. Richardson. Bounce pass to Drummond. Drummond. Up. Gets his own rebound off the miss and hits the second chance opportunity, and a Bucks finally stop play and call a timeout, and that's a smart play by the Bucks there. Do not let the Boston Celtics regain any sort of momentum in this game against you. Milwaukee up by 16. And without spoiling anything, because obviously we all know how the Bulls finished and everything. One thing that they will say, one thing I kind of did appreciate, that like after they tore Jerry Krause a new one, God rest his soul, in the first couple of episodes, basically setting up the fact that that 1997-1998 would be the last season that Phil Jackson would be the head coach, and if Phil Jackson wasn't going to come back, then there would be no Jordan, there'd be no Pippen, there would be no Dennis. Because seriously, nobody knew how to control Dennis Rodman or work with Dennis Rodman the way that Phil Jackson did. And even though, yeah, Jerry Krause was torn a new one, basically, they sort of kind of redeemed him at the end, being like saying that he was probably the greatest general manager of all time because of the way he put together those Bulls within that 15-year some odd stretch, starting from when Michael Jordan was entering the league as a rookie. Noel with the rebound. Wiggins inside to Davis with the slam dunk on the alley-oop. Celtics coming right back, though. They've got a 12-4 run in the last 3 minutes and 36 seconds. So now they've cut into the lead, and they're only down by 12 now. Giannis trying to stop the run. Spinning, fade away, good. Right out of the Jordan playbook. 14-point lead. Milwaukee has had it cut into a little bit. Boston still a long way to go. A tough mountain to climb at the moment. Inside to Walker. Walker gets fouled, goes to the line. Kyle Lowry getting his first personal. He doesn't like it. But Walker does, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two.
At the line, the Celtics, Kemba Walker. 2 shots.
And honestly, and it doesn't matter if The Last Dance didn't portray it this way all the way, but Scottie Pippen still is the greatest number 2 man, for my money, the greatest number 2 man in the history of the NBA. Which is probably one of the big reasons why Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter, they know it, and they've admitted to this day that maybe Tracy McGrady shouldn't have left the Raptors. Maybe the Raptors could have competed harder, gone farther, won a championship possibly. Antetokounmpo gets fouled hard by Anthony Davis on the way to the bucket. And Giannis going to go to the line to shoot 2. He's already been to the line once, and he missed both of those shots that he took from the line.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And
Taking 2 shots.
looks like Coach Bud was looking for some sort of a flagrant there, as he was flagrantly motioning to the referees. It's a pretty hard foul there by Anthony Davis, if you ask me. But there's Antetokounmpo hitting the first one, too, after missing his first 2. So he's 1 of 3 from the line tonight. 45-32, approaching the halfway point of the second half, or the second quarter, rather. Giannis hits both. 14-point deficit for Boston. Walker. And gets the 3. Rattles how many times and finds a way to fall. And so the lead is cut down to 11. Giannis going up. Oh, and he jams it in over Jared Allen and Anthony Davis. That's posterization. 13-point lead. Good screen there by Allen. Kemba trying to break through. He does. Can't get it. Allen couldn't get the rebound over Embiid. Lowry. Ross all over him. Lowry put it up. Nope. Rebound was tipped by Jared Allen into the hands of Andrew Wiggins. Walker driving in. And he gets the bucket on the inside. 11-point lead once more. 48-37 Milwaukee. 5:17 left in the second. Giannis going up. And he gets fouled by Davis. His second. And Giannis going to go to the line once more.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Well, one thing I really have liked about The Last Dance is how they seamlessly go from the 1998 season and playoffs, and then they go back and forth to, you know, when Jordan entered the league, and when and then you go into one of the finals, and then you have Scottie Pippen saying his thing, and then it goes back to the 98 finals relating to that, and just goes back and forth, just giving that story and that background. As Giannis hits that free throw, he's 3 for 6 right now. Boston's still down by 12, better than being down 18, however. Nice screen there by Jared Allen. Walker pulls up from the top of the key, and he hits the 2-pointer mid-range. And Boston inching their way back. Lowry to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart off to Embiid, to DeRozan. DeMar trying to get past Wiggins, but Wiggins draped all over him. DeRozan has to put up the 3-pointer, doesn't go. And now a chance to go in single digits once more. 13 points for DeMar. And Kemba Walker taking the layup for himself. Didn't go. And Smart able to float that one over Terrence Ross. (51-39). Just over 4 minutes left here in the half. Anthony Davis hands it over to Kemba. Kemba driving, nice play there. Great layup and in on the left side. Nobody covering on the inside. Kemba Walker, 13 points now. And a foul. Terrence Ross is going to pick up the foul there as he knocked over Embiid on that play. And for whatever reason, Davis is going off again. Jared Allen and Mitchell Robinson on the floor. Giannis Jared Allen slaps the ball out of Giannis's hands, and that is going to be called a foul.
Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And
2 shots.
speaking of the Last Dance, the Jordan rules. That's one thing. Look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. That kind of hard play, we consider that hard in the NBA today. But then, when you were facing against Michael Jordan and you were like the Detroit Pistons or the New York Knicks, and you had to physically, like, you know, keep him from flight by pulling him down and like elbowing him and possibly like just and possibly sucker punching him as well. And that's just in order to keep him down. That you wouldn't be able to get away with that here in today's NBA. Giannis hits the both. And now a 12-point lead being restored here by Milwaukee, and a timeout finally. Finally a timeout being called by the Boston Celtics, Brad Stevens, head coach. Done a lot better in this quarter than they did in the first. As they scored 23 points so far. But still not enough. Jared Allen inside to Robinson. Robinson to Walker. Walker trying to find his way past Lowry, but Lowry is just such a good defender. Hands it over to Ross. Ross with Smart on him. Ross forced up the shot, and Antetokounmpo taking it hard to the basket, floating it and in. And that's the thing, they're also controlling the boards. The one thing that Milwaukee does have done really well in this series is control the boards. Wiggins to Walker. Walker driving in. Slapped away by Embiid. And Walker tried to recover the ball on its way out. And Embiid, it was going to be off Embiid, but he decided to touch the ball, and as a result, they've lost possession now. Joel fakes the shot. Outside to Lowry. Lowry trying to scurry in. Finding a way. Nice block. Embiid, however, out of the basket. Doesn't go. Giannis with the rebound. Back to Embiid. Embiid. Nice contest. But Antetokounmpo again. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound. And the rebounding for the Boston Celtics has been abysmal right now in this play. But they are getting defensive stops, which maybe in a sense that counts. Marcus Smart, however, will not be denied on that play. And the lead has been jacked back up to 16. So the work that the Boston Celtics have done to bring it within 8 has gone down the drain once more, as Robinson's going to go to the line and Embiid picking up his second personal. So Mitchell Robinson coming to the line here to shoot 2. Hits the first, and now we got some substitutions here for the last 2 minutes. It's going to be Ross and Wiggins going off. And, well, Wiggins is going to be at the 2, and Carmelo Anthony joins the fun at the 3. Giannis is going to go sit for the rest of the quarter as Bam Adebayo comes in. And he makes the second one as well, so lead back down to 14. Milwaukee keeping consistency in their game and their scoring right now. Lowry pulls back for a 3, doesn't go. Embiid with a rebound, can't get that one. Out of Bayo at a third rebound. Oh, and a big alley-oop slam dunk by DeMar DeRozan. Great dish by Marcus Smart. 16-point lead yet again for Milwaukee. Carmelo trying to do it all himself. This time it works. The Celtics have improved their shooting percentage up to 41%. But the one thing that's killing them is that they're not controlling defensive boards. Oh, and Embiid finds a way to get that rebound outside of Mitchell Robinson's hands. Mitchell Robinson would look like he was about to get that rebound in perfect position for it, but Embiid just flew in out of nowhere like an airplane. Smart for three. Oh, and it's money. 17-point lead for Milwaukee heading into the final half a minute of the second quarter. Boston in dire straits right now. They've got to make a play in the third at least. And a nice floater there by Kemba Walker. Milliseconds separate the shot and game clocks. Lowry floating it. Doesn't go. Allen with the rebound. Here's Derek Wiggins, or Andrew Wiggins. I don't know why I'm saying Derek Wiggins. Wiggins, great move there. Floating under the basket and a behind the back layup as well. Very Michael Jordan-esque. 2 seconds on the clock. Smart for three. Doesn't go. And Milwaukee goes into halftime with a 13-point lead, 62-49. Again, insane shooting percentage here so far, early on at least, for the Milwaukee Bucks. And a whole bunch of Celtics are basically running into the shot here with Mike Budenholzer. As we get to halftime, we're going to get to the halftime show. 62-49, a 13-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. We're going to skip Bernie, Shaq, and Kenny. Great play by DeRozan over there to just totally confuse Andrew Wiggins. And now the post up. Great moves there by DeRozan. He's been on fire. But Wiggins here, he's turning the favor. Gets that three-pointer to go. Giannis, however, coming right back and slamming it down. Kyle with a nice steal early on here on Kemba Walker, laying it up for two, and a big start in the first quarter for the Milwaukee Bucks. Looking at the halftime report, 46% shooting to 43 for the Bucks, 33 rebounds. That's 13 more than the Celtics actually have. So that's something that the Celtics do want to have to watch out for if they want to survive and play another day here in the NBA Finals. And that was your halftime show, brought to you by Gatorade and NBA 2K20 and whatever sponsors that they have this time. Back to second quarter action. Milwaukee holding a 62-49 lead. Still not an insurmountable lead, at least here in the third quarter, but you wish you had Derek Wiggins. 15 points for DeMar as well. And here we are going underway, third quarter action for the Bucks. Lowry, Smart, DeRozan at the Tacoma Embiid, the five starters. Lowry to Marcus Smart. Smart inside to Giannis. Giannis posting, Giannis shooting, and Giannis hitting. And that's something that I'm seeing as well. For whatever reason, Anthony Davis is leaving his assignment and getting Walker to guard the much larger Antetokounmpo, at least compared to Kemba. Robinson over to Walker. Walker spinning, trying to get through, finds his way in. Anthony Davis with the alley-oop slam. Slapped away. Derek Wiggins with the rebound, or it's with the steal rather. Walker walks in and lays it up and in for two. So smarter basketball being played here. Smart over to Lowry for three. Doesn't hit it. Rebound by Embiid. Oh, what a block there by Davis. Davis gathers the rebound. Richardson received the pass in the corner. Outside to Davis. To Kemba. Kemba. Over to Robinson. Nobody open. Gets it to Davis. Davis for three. Ooh, it rattled in and out. 11-point lead. Milwaukee had a chance to cut it down to 9 at least. Or 8 rather. DeMar. Inside to Kyle. Kyle for two. Hits the close range two. 13-point lead here for Boston. They've got to start making a move and start getting on a run here so that they can get back into this game. Richardson floating and floats it to the out of bounds area, but it was Embiid who slapped it out of bounds there, so not necessarily not his fault, or at least not Boston's fault that that went out of bounds. Anthony Davis, Robinson tried to get the slam dunk off the miss, but he gets fouled. Mitchell Robinson going to the line here. Let's look what happened. And it was Embiid who made the contact. So Embiid gonna get drawn, or gonna get charged rather, with the foul. Mitchell Robinson can't cut it to 12 yet. And here are some substitutions now. DeMar is going off. Embiid is going off. Warren and Favors back on. And Robinson hits the second one. 12-point game, 66-54. Bledsoe just dribbling the ball on the outside. Antetokounmpo gets blocked by Davis. Kemba inside to Wiggins. Wiggins at the top of the key. And bad pass. Anthony Davis was looking for the pass, but he passed it right to Antetokounmpo, did Wiggins. Good screen there. Giannis breaking through. And he finds a way to float that basket in. 19 points now and 7-11 shooting for the Greek Freak. Nice pass inside to Walker. Walker will lay that one up and in.
Assist Josh Richardson.
12-point lead here for Milwaukee. Nice pass inside that Antetokounmpo with a slam dunk on the alley-oop. Davis leaving him alone again. Apparently defense has not been one of Anthony Davis's strong suits, at least not in this game. Kemba trying to get past Bledsoe. Bledsoe with the steal. Selfish with the ball hogging. Although Russell Westbrook and Marcus Smart banks it in off the glass on the close range. Walker on the right. Inside to Wiggins. Wiggins can't hit the layup. Went a little too fancy there. And again, a 16-point lead. 56 Boston. Milwaukee 72. I want to make this a series, guys. Give me something more exciting. As Giannis Antetokounmpo goes Giannis Cena there with the "you can't see me" on that slam dunk. And the Celtics thankfully call a timeout as they are down by 18 points yet again. Boston's only won 3/4 of this entire series. Drummond gets it over at the elbow, passes it out to Terrence Ross. Ross driving. Can't put that one in. Jump shot looked good from a certain angle, but it got the back iron. Bledsoe hits the three. And now it's a 21-point lead. Milwaukee pulling out in front yet again. And if Boston can't make a move to cut to this lead, as Kemba Walker able to put that one in, 19-point lead now. If Boston can't make any more of a dent than this, then the Milwaukee Bucks will be NBA champions. Antetokounmpo, jump shot doesn't go. Noel with the rebound. And Davis still not on the floor. Inside to Ross. Ross up and in. $17-point lead here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo finds his way through. Gets fouled by Andre Drummond. And Giannis Sina gonna go to the line.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
23 points tonight, 9 for 14 field goal percentage. And Giannis misses the first free throw. And for some odd reason, Carmelo Anthony out there before the brow. Giannis is the second rather. 18-point lead here for the Milwaukee Bucks, 78-60. Drummond trying to find his way around Bledsoe. Nice pass there to Walker. Walker will lay it up and in.
Assisted by Andre Drummond.
Giannis goes past the timeline, gets to the Bledsoe, now back to Giannis. Giannis over to Warren. 16-point lead. Warren shaking and baking. Up and over, can't get it, but he gets his own rebound. Nice contest there by Drummond, getting both shots missed on that play. And a very, very poor idea to go for an alley-oop in that situation by Peterson. Rozier has the big man on him. Rozier can't put this one in, and now the Boston Celtics have an opportunity with the Bucks basically putting up bricks. Anthony, there you go. And a timeout now called by Milwaukee to stop the momentum that Boston is starting to build. However, Milwaukee still has that 4-point lead. I'm going to take a break just a second. I'm just going to stand up and as we get the timeout going over here. We got 40 seconds until we start play again. This is Lex Hand, the LOB NBA Finals. Be back in about 30. Back to action as Milwaukee can't put that one in. Boston over to Drummond. Drummond Melo calls for it for a corner three. Hits the corner three. And the Boston Celtics have definitely upped their field goal percentage after shooting only 29% in the first quarter. And Adebayo gets fouled by Noel on the way to the basket. That's the hoop and the harm. And Milwaukee trying to restore what they lost in that last play as they gave up the three-pointer earlier. Adebayo gets those 3 points back. It is 81-66. Kemba. Gets the block there, or at least the screen. Walker. Off the glass. Bledsoe to DeRozan. DeRozan can't finish. Gets his own rebound, though. And an extra 14 for the Bucks. Warren trying to drive his way through inside to Favors. Favors gets fouled by Carmelo, and Favors going to go to the line.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Derek Favors.
Milwaukee clogging up those lanes, and as a result, good things happening for them, and have been happening for all four of the previous games as well as this one. Favors will put in that second shot, and a 17-point lead again for Milwaukee. Boston went on a 12-4 run earlier in the game to cut the lead down, but right now they're not shooting. Their shooting percentage has just been abysmal in all 4 games of these finals. In all 5 games, including this one, as DeMar DeRozan again finally hitting a shot. Had 15 in the first quarter, or at least in the first half. Hasn't hit anything until now. Kemba still dribbling the ball, and he still can't do it, leaving his teammates all alone. Or leaving his teammates to just watch him. Sure, he's got the one-on-one skills, but NBA basketball is a team game. And DeRozan hits from the top of the key. And it's a 21-point lead late in the third quarter. This might be all she wrote here is Boston just looking outclassed right now. And Walker again, ball hogging like Westbrook. Bledsoe. Up and over, doesn't go. Drummond passes it over to Kemba. Kemba, nice pass there to Carmelo, and Carmelo will slam it down. How odd is it right now that Carmelo Anthony is the one that is actually trying to keep Boston in this? As the Bucks call a timeout here. And Budenholzer again using the timeouts well to snatch the momentum away from the Milwaukee, or from the Boston Celtics after just one basket. DeRozan inside to Embiid, and Embiid slams it down. Exactly what the Milwaukee Bucks wanted to do coming off the timeout. And get a quick score. 21-point lead. Walker for 3. Can't hit it again. Kemba with 8 points. Oh, Adebayo with the alley-oop. Jared Allen nowhere to be found. You can't guard a player if you're not around him. Wiggins inside to Drummond. Drummond spins, fires, can't hit. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Kemba Walker thinks of doing it himself, because None of his other teammates are trying anything or doing anything of note. As, again, the lane left wide open. You think somebody like Jared Allen, who has such good size and just good skill, leaving people alone inside the lane. Wiggins stops the dribble, pivoting, 3 on the shot clock. Walker finally hits a 3. And I don't think he's... And Walker can't be posing like that when he's missed the last 6 shots that he's taken. DeRozan, oh my goodness. DeMar DeRozan. Yet again. It's like he can't miss. What happened? Where was this for the Raptors in all those other playoff series in which he was the first star? Wiggins for 3. Hits the 3 at the end of the third. That should give them a little bit of a boost, but it is still a long way to go, and they've only got 12 minutes left. 95-74. It's the end of the third quarter here in Fiserv Forum. This is the League of Brothers NBA Finals on NBA 2K20. As we take you back to Fiserv Forum for fourth quarter action. There's the assist of the game there. Great pass by Kyle Lowry. And right now, in order for the Boston Celtics to be back into this game, they have got to play out of their minds. They've got to shoot out of their minds. And they have to limit any score that the Milwaukee Bucks may get. Davis finally back on the floor after, for whatever reason, sitting out almost the entire third quarter. Probably because Walker won't share the ball. And Walker, maybe I should badmouth him because actually he'll make shots that way. Hey, as much as I would love to see an NBA champion crowned, and as much as I know that Ayton would love to see the NBA championship on their home floor, Kemba Walker coming right in. Nice play there. Boston coming out with a bit of fire now. Let's see if this can keep up. As much as I would love to call an NBA champion tonight. Oh, and Adebayo. Great pass there by Kyle Lowry for the alley-oop. I still want to call games. I still want an excuse. I want an excuse to practice basketball with you guys. I want to see Game 6 and Game 5 and all the way up to a Game 7 and see how that all works. How it all works out. Jared Allen, nice play on the inside. And honestly, if I were a Boston Celtics fan, I'm thinking, where was this in the beginning of the game? Where was this kind of spirit and this kind of heart? Why weren't they playing with this kind of desperation? 17-point lead still. DeRozan gets the pass from Lowry. DeRozan spins, fires, doesn't go. Robinson gets the rebound. Kemba to Davis. Davis stopping in front of Kyle Lowry, and he has to go pass around. Wiggins on the outside now with Smart all over him. Anthony Davis gets the ball, puts up the shot, doesn't go. Kyle wasn't around him, he even backed off. But Kyle for 3. No! DeRozan gets his own rebound, or gets the rebound off the Kyle Lowry miss, and puts the 2 in the hole. 19-point lead, 99 to 80 rather. Jared Allen trying to break his way in, gets rejected by Bam Adebayo. Jared Allen going off. And in comes Richardson and Wiggins. Adebayo going off, and Giannis back on the floor should be. Yep. Kemba. Mid-range 2, gets it.
The assist.
17-point deficit, 99-82. Time running short here. Even if it is even if there's a lot of time, when you have the lead this big to come back from, time runs short. Wiggins fakes the shot in the corner. Gets it out to Richardson. Richardson over to Robinson. Robinson to Walker. Kemba. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson between the shot clock. Davis has to force up a 3. Doesn't go. Embiid with the rebound over Mitchell Robinson. DeRozan trying to get through Wiggins. Can't. Can't hit the shot from the elbow. Davis gets the rebound. Richardson quickly up the floor, but stops because Kyle was there. Pass overside to Davis, and Davis is going to go to the line as Antetokounmpo fouls him for his first personal. And that's one thing you got to do. That's the thing that you didn't see a lot of in the first quarter or the second quarter. Taking advantage of those fast breaks to drive in and get some easy baskets and possibly some fouls. Because at this point, this is what you need to do in order to get back in this game. You gotta go for the high percentage shots. Play aggressive. As Davis hits the first of 2. Lead down to 16. Davis hits them both. Lead down to 15. Nice pass to Embiid on the inside. Good contest there by Davis, but Embiid not to be denied there. Milwaukee's past the century marker at 101-84. Double team on Kemba Walker. Davis for 3. Misses. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Antetokounmpo driving. Oh, what a block there by Anthony Davis. Get that garbage out of here. Richardson outside to Walker. Runs into the brick wall. Davis, however, able to get it back. Outside to Walker. Walker for 3. Rattles out. And every shot that they miss is a nail in the coffin at this point. Another nice block there by Robinson on Embiid. That's 2 big blocks here. And Antetokounmpo intercepts the alley-oop pass there from Kemba Walker. DeRozan gets to the line. Andrew Wiggins fouls him. And I get it. You want to go. I get that you want to have a big slam dunk to put momentum back in your favor. But really, now's not the time to be taking chances on alley-oops on the inside. Bounce passes maybe. Or maybe just not try to pass it in when Giannis Antetokounmpo is right in front of you, ready to intercept. And that's a good basket there by DeMar. And DeMar hits both. Every shot missed so far on the line from Milwaukee has been from Giannis Antetokounmpo. But when they play defense like that with Lowry getting the steal and Embiid getting the slam dunk on the inside, Giannis doesn't have to shoot that great from the foul line. Robinson looking for some help. Walker gets the help that he needs to drive the lane. He gets it. Kemba Walker, 34 points tonight, but his team still down by 19. And Antetokounmpo just outclassing Anthony Davis on that play. Just broke his ankles there. Giannis with only 26 points. But lots of good defense with that steal. This is going to be number 28 as Giannis Antetokounmpo putting the Milwaukee Bucks now up by 23. And again, it looks like Boston might just be outclassed and outmatched. Robinson gets a good pass on the inside and gets that in. 21-point lead for Milwaukee. DeMar, gets blocked by Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis still showing that he's got some life and some fight inside him. But if they don't capitalize on this and turn it around from here, they could say goodbye to Larry LOB for this year. Marcus Smart at the corner, willing to take his time. Driving, nice pass to Embiid. Embiid blocked. Robinson with it. Good blocks, good maybe 3 or 4 blocks this quarter alone by the Boston Celtics. Attention to defense that you didn't see in either of the first 3 quarters. Davis, desperation 3. Every shot right now is a desperation shot. And Marcus Smart just allowed to go in. 111-88. Milwaukee looking like just they're too powerful. They lost game 3 by a big margin, but they've won the other 4 games by bigger margins as well. As Kemba Walker, nice play there to DeRozan. DeRozan again. And the Bucks fans can feel it. Fiserv Forum feeling it. They're on their feet. They're sensing a championship in 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Could have passed it to Richardson on the inside, but they elected to go for a 3-point shot. Not smart, not very smart basketball. Smart couldn't put that one in. Kemba does the smart thing and dishes to Robinson, who had a break on the inside. And look at this, the field goal percentage, the 47%. They've risen their field goal percentage up to 47% right now. They're still down by 20. And less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds left now until Milwaukee will probably be hoisting good old Larry. And that's because the Boston Celtics didn't come to work. Didn't come to work early enough. Bobbled by Davis, and Davis can't hit the shot. Usually very, very good, but only 8 points tonight, and that's one of the factors. Lowry floating it up and in, and Milwaukee looking good to go as Kemba Walker with another basket. Kemba's got 39 points. He's been playing a very smart brand of basketball, but he has been doing it pretty much alone, as Anthony Davis only 8 points tonight. And that's a foul on Kyle Lowry. It's a blocking foul. 20-point deficit, and Mitchell Robinson gonna go out for Andre Drummond. Which is one of the reasons, actually, a lot of Toronto fans have been complaining about the Toronto Maple Leafs over the last couple of years, as Walker, 41 points tonight, and most likely going to be a losing effort. Is that they didn't come to work on time, as Antetokounmpo with the tomahawk slam. 30 points for him tonight, Anthony Davis only with 8 points. He's just gone ice cold. And it's not because he hasn't gotten minutes. She hasn't done anything. Which is surprising because all throughout the playoffs, even though Anthony Davis has had minutes back and forth, he's been shooting very well, and it's just it's either he's run out of gas or Adebayo with the alley-oop slam there. It's either Anthony Davis has just run out of gas or he may not be the big game player that LeBron thinks that he is. Davis for 3. Doesn't go. 3 for 13. Out of the key matchup, Giannis with 30. Davis with 8. And the Bucks looking like they just want to run as much of the clock out as possible. Antetokounmpo, Davis on him, putting up the shot, can't put it through. And less than a minute left to go. Richardson outside to Wiggins. Wiggins up for 3. Hits the 3. Where was that earlier? Boston finally breaks the 100-point mark, but to no avail right now as it's a 119-100 game. Final possessions of this game and the final possessions of this postseason. Antetokounmpo finds a way to get past Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis coming up with 3 big blocks here in the fourth quarter, but has not been playing well offensively or defensively. Not even in double-digit scoring right now. 16 seconds. 4 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a steal by Kyle Lowry, and that's going to do it. Kyle Lowry over to DeMar DeRozan. 5 seconds. And the Milwaukee Bucks, Waze Ayton, are your NBA League of Brothers champions for 2020. DeMar DeRozan playing out of his mind. Giannis Antetokounmpo playing consistently out of his mind as well. And you see the scene here in Fiserv Forum. Kyle Lowry hosting the NBA's Larry O'Brien Trophy. And Giannis Antetokounmpo virtually holding up the trophy as he's looking like the player of the game and possibly the MVP, as we're seeing all of his highlights over here. But Giannis Antetokounmpo does not become NBA champion here in this game, in this video game, if not for the great play of his teammates, and particularly Kyle Lowry, who gets to be the one to hold up the championship trophy, and also his buddy DeMar DeRozan. And there it is, the Bill Russell MVP of the NBA Finals. A little bit of the bubbly. Giannis Antetokounmpo is your NBA Finals MVP. And virtually speaking, you can finally see DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry celebrating as NBA champions. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of the bubbly here for Milwaukee, taking the NBA Finals in 5 games. We're going to look at the team comparison over here. What really killed the Boston Celtics, as I said earlier, as I've been saying for most of this game here, 34 points for Milwaukee in the first quarter, 18 for the Boston Celtics in the first quarter. Boston actually did win the second quarter by 3 points there, so they actually did bounce back a little bit. But look at that, the first half 62-49. And the Milwaukee Bucks also won here the third quarter, not by much, and they tied the fourth quarter. Milwaukee Bucks still won the second half by about 8 points there, but that's the thing. The most telling part of it was the first quarter when the Boston Celtics didn't come to work on time and only scored 18 points to start off the ball game. And if we're gonna look at the box score, we're gonna look at your we're gonna look over here. Giannis with the team high, 32 points for the Bucks, 27 for DeRozan, 11 for Marcus Smart. Another double-double here again for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you can see Kyle Lowry, 11 assists here. So he was vital. He was responsible for 31 points. Just under DeMar DeRozan's 31 points, and also on Giannis Antetokounmpo's 40 points. Now, if you look over on the Boston Celtics side, Kemba Walker with the game high, 41 points, 1 rebound, 7 assists. He was 18 for 32, so he was actually shooting not too badly. He was shooting over 50%, 3 for 7 on three-pointers, but the rest of them didn't come through. Carmelo Anthony was the guy who did come through, 17 points off the bench. Andrew Wiggins could have done a little bit better. He was, but the thing is, look at that. He was also shooting 5 for 8. But here's the one thing: Anthony Davis, maybe that's one of the reasons why he's being benched by Coach Brad Stevens, is because of a performance like this in an elimination game. He only scored 8 points, 5 rebounds as well. Yes, he had 4 blocks in the fourth quarter, but he didn't do very much else. And maybe that's the one thing about this game. Maybe this is something that maybe will spoil things as the NBA season might get back to work on at Walt Disney World in the basketball facilities that they have over there, and it's possible that Anthony Davis may not be the big game player that good old LeBron James is looking for. Maybe he comes through great in the regular season, but maybe he's just not that big game player in the NBA Finals. And unfortunately for Anthony Davis and the Boston Celtics, they go down in 5 games here in the NBA Finals. So congratulations to Ayton, the Milwaukee Bucks. They have been dominant throughout the entire postseason, and they are the ones that are hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy as NBA League of Brothers champions. And your MVP, your Bill Russell Most Valuable Player of the NBA Finals, Giannis Antetokounmpo, with 32.6 points per game, 13.8 rebounds per game, and a shooting percentage of 63.5%. And of course, if you look at his morale, he is jubilant. He's jubilant to win the NBA championship here. So, that's what it is. That's what it is over here. Congratulations to Ayton. They win the NBA championship. They win the LOB Keepers NBA championship on NBA 2K20 in 5 games, 4 games to 1. We look and just do a quick review of the games. Game 1, 125 to 110 for Ayton. 120 to 79 for Ayton in Game 2. Game 3, Boston DyNasty Assassin came back with a 110-99 victory. And in Game 4, the Milwaukee Bucks, another huge victory, 117 to 83, and again outclassing the Boston Celtics by 21 points, 121 to 100. That's it for this, and I want to just before we end the broadcast here today, I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys in the League of Brothers over here for being so kind to me, for watching the broadcasts here and helping me with my commentary and being able to call these games for a live audience. I'm nowhere near where I want to be in terms of my skill level yet, but at the same time, you guys have helped me immensely raise whatever I had into the level that I've got right now. And when I do become a commentator for WWE or NBA or for the MLB or for the NHL even for that matter, you guys will be one of the big reasons why I will be getting there one day, why I will be getting paid the big money to come to broadcast the big games and be, the first major Asian play-by-play English language announcer in North America for competitive sports. And hopefully competitive sports will come back soon so that we can all enjoy, just being able to escape the realities of the world right now. And I just wish you guys all the best, all the best. Be safe. be safe, stay safe, wash your hands, wear your masks, and I look forward to the day that we all can get together again and just go barbecue, and we can play these games together, these video games together, wherever and whenever we want to, because we have taken care of ourselves and each other. Hashtag Jerry Springer. Thank you again, and thank you again for everything, guys. Really, honestly, bottom of my heart. You guys are the best. That's it for me tonight, and I will be coming for more. For anybody following my YouTube channel and following these things over here, I'll be switching it up to include wrestling broadcasts, or sorry, wrestling matches that don't have commentary, that I will be putting my commentary toward as well, so that I get my chops in for wrestling commentary. Also, coming up in the next few weeks, I'm also going to be starting up Final Fantasy VII Remake. So if you guys want to watch me play Final Fantasy VII Remake and see me go through all the emotions of one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game of all time, and playing it in today's technology, please tune in for that. That would be great. Thank you again for everybody who's watched over the last 4 or 5 weeks of basketball broadcasts on NBA 2K20. My name is Lex Tan. If you want something like this done for your fantasy league, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, at LexTan Media, contact me over there. We will set something up. And good night from Toronto. Good night from my bedroom. And take care. God bless you all.